Hello everyone, this is Will from Singletrack magazine and we're here at the Fort William World Cup and I'm joined by Joe, who's one of the mechanics for Trek Factory Racing Team.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, so here we are again, second round of the World Cup this year, yeah, 2018, hopefully it's a good one. So,
how many Fort Bills is this for you?
This would be my fifth World Cup round here, fifth national here, and well, I've raced here a couple of times back in the past as well, so yeah.
Right. So you're pretty familiar with the track and the demands of the track?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Apart from the one little section through the woods, the rest of it doesn't change. Like, riders can turn up here having not raced it or been here all year and be like 78% up to race speed already. So
right.
Yeah.
And what does this course do to bikes? Like, what do they need to be prepared for? What kind of, what does it destroy?
Well, what doesn't it do? That's the thing. Yeah, like it's renowned for being brutal. So many rocks up there, and well, last year the wooded section, roots as well. So it's hard to kind of get everything set up. Like, it's so dry and marbly at top as it is at the moment. Like, with no rain, it's so slippy and everything. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
And we've obviously got this beautiful bike here for Rachel Atherton. Can you tell us some of the highlights on this bike? Are there anything that's particularly special or any custom kind of tweaks we've got on here?
Well, yeah, so obviously the paint job, that's the main thing, and changed a few things on the Hope V4 brakes. Just get everything nice colour-coded, really. Yeah.
It looks
it's
absolutely
the little
superb.
touches that make everything, yeah, that brings it all together, yeah.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about setup on here? For example, like what kind of tyre pressure and what kind of tyres are we running for this track?
Yeah, so with the track here being so dry, and even even it's soaking wet here, you can always run a dry tyre because the ground's that hard, so you don't really need those spikes to find the grip there. We're running the Bontrager G5 tyres in the 2.5. Pressure-wise, we'll go as low as 24 in the front and probably 25 in the back, and then depending on how much grip there is and how fast rolling it is, then go up to sort of 26, 27. So yeah. And suspension setup, you probably know we were here a couple of weeks ago for the National.
Yep.
So that was a good time to get, well, for the riders to spend time on the bikes, get used to the track and adjust everything we need to for this race. So that's always a good test to get. Well, the priority for that national race is almost to get everything ready for the World Cup, so we can come here fighting, really. So no guessing games or anything, just get up there straight away and get riding, yeah.
Gotcha. And all right, so let's say after practice, for example, Rachel comes back with the bike. What are you checking for? What's your standard procedure for going over the bike to work out what needs attention or what doesn't need attention?
Yeah, so normally, well, suspension being a big part of it, we'll normally check fork pressure because it can change, 2 or 3 psi here or there due to temperature, like, well, obviously going higher up the hill, atmospheric pressure, so on, it can change that. And more often than not, riders will come down and be like, actually, yeah, it wasn't feeling quite right, it felt a bit too hard there, we check it, and yeah, so
Right.
it is that.
So checking air pressure in the forks.
Yeah.
What about things like brakes and drivetrain stuff as well?
Yeah, so, well, with the Hope stuff that we moved on to this year, it's been really solid. We've not had many issues with them at all. This being such a long track, you'd maybe expect stuff to overheat, but the Hope's got the Hope brakes is just consistent all the way down. One thing we will be checking is spokes. So again, we'll check if tyres have lost any air pressure, see if there's any flat spots, see if there's any loose spokes. We always have at least 1 or 2 wheel sets ready to replace straight away with the same tyres on, ready to go, just in case anything happens to the rims. But yeah, I'd say that's the main thing, really. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And checking chain rings, bash guards, everything, just in case they've been smashed to pieces.
Fantastic. Well, I hope not too many smashed to pieces, especially this lovely new frame.
Yeah, that would be a disaster, wouldn't it?
All right, Joe. Well, I hope you don't have too much work this weekend.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, yeah.
No worries. Thank you very much for your time.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.